So by show of hands, how many of you in here enjoy the game of football? Well, I can understand for those of you who really doesn't. It's a physical game to play. Yeah. It's a time-consuming game to watch. So I could understand why you might not enjoy it as much as other people would. Now, by show of hands, how many people in here have at least heard of, been to, or seen the Super Bowl? Yeah. My goal in this speech is to examine the origins of the Super Bowl, the record-breaking numbers that entails and comes with it every year, and the fun things to do at the Super Bowl if you're not really a football fan. The name Super Bowl actually comes from a popular 1960s toy called the Super Ball, and the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs owner Lamar Hunt coined the name before the first Super Bowl in 1967. The Super Bowl is the annual championship game of the National Football League. And the first one was played on January 15th, 1967 at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Packers won that 35-10. This is a picture of the first play right here. This is a Hall of Famer right here. He got inducted in 2008. Took him too long. The Super Bowl started as a merger agreement between the National Football League and its rival football league, the American Football League. And it's considered today by most Americans as an unofficial holiday. According to Food Digest, it's the second largest day for food consumption in the United States, behind Turkey Day, of course. The Super Bowl accounts for 23 of the most watched televised broadcasts as far as viewership in U.S. history. So that's every year, out of 23 years since they started taking this stat, the Super Bowl has been the most televised broadcast as far as viewership, as far as how many people has tuned in during the duration of it. Now, as I mentioned when I first started, plenty of people honestly can't get into the sport of football, which is understandable because, as I said, it's physical, time-consuming to watch. You can't just sit down, watch some of it, leave, come back, and then still have an understanding of what's going on, you see. So it's other things you can do at the Super Bowl, you know, that can be fun if you really don't like football. And they hold it in different cities every year around the United States. This year they had it in Minnesota. As you can see right here, this is the Super Bowl Live presented by Verizon. It's a 10-day fan festival where fans just come out, they support their teams, they marvel at life-size ice sculptures. They get a sneak peek at national ESPN broadcasts. They get, you know, the interviews, the players, all that. They get to see right. They're going to be right up on it. And you can tailgate. It's when basically you just come out a few hours before the game. You cook on your tailgate. You turn up with the rest of the fans, show your support for your team. And then in Dallas, when the Super Bowl was held in Dallas, Jerry Jones spent $6 million, on the renovations for the aquarium to be put in the stadium. That's a whole aquarium in a football stadium. So, and he also has a room where you walk into AT&T Stadium. It's one wall, as you see right here. It's a whole room full of museum quality contemporary art. As you can see right here, this is one wall. This is another wall, and if I had the other picture, you can see it's just 4 walls of nothing but museum quality contemporary art. In conclusion, the Super Bowl is something that I've been watching since I was old enough to understand the game. I find it to be fun. Other people may not find it as fun, but there's other things that you can do there to have fun. Most of the things, this is family or your friends. You go to the Super Bowl with your friends or your family, or you're watching on TV with your friends or your family. And I hope I explained to you guys well enough so you can understand the origins of the Super Bowl, the record-breaking numbers that it entails, and the fun things you can do there if you're not really into it.
Wow.
I don't even know